Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Everybody okay? Everybody good? I hope you guys are okay. I hope you're feeling excellent. How is everybody doing? I saw you were watching some very interesting videos. I don't know if you guys are coming from Ali's stream with Liberty Politics. I try to support Ali because we're kind of in the same network, and he's kind of starting out like me. He's a lot further along, not a lot further along. But hey, I'm little engine that could over here. So I'm getting up there. I'm gonna give you guys time to come in here and let me know what's up with you guys. What are you guys up to? What are you guys seeing? I saw some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. You guys see some crazy stuff over there? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that effigy thing? I thought that was kind of fascinating. Did you guys see that effigy? I want to bring it up over here. Let me see if I can find it. Because I know we had. I'm just going to type Lego Trump, see if I can find it. Okay, so this. I want to find the original. I think it's from Press TV. You guys, when you see this, it's gonna be worth it. Okay, this goes into exactly what we're talking about today. I can't find it from Press TV. I got a couple here. Fine, I'll just use this guy. I'll make sure that you guys can see this. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you guys this absolute madness. Okay. This is crazy, and you guys should see it. All right. You guys should definitely see it. Oh, what am I doing here? Wait a minute. No, here. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. Okay. Now I can add it. Are you guys seeing this? Red King says, congrats on 500. Appreciate that very much. Sarayu says, it reminds me of the Kathy Griffin head. I remember that shit. That was nuts. That was crazy. Yes, yes, I am a soldier, maybe a corporal in Armin's army. Monkey people are asking why the camouflage. I don't know what camouflage. I don't understand. I don't understand the camouflage. I'm wearing a mechanics I'm wearing a mechanics overall. I mean, I might have camouflage under this. I might be a naked monkey under here. We don't know. We won't tell. All right, let me make this video bigger. I don't want to hear them saying crazy stuff. But you guys, look at this. Tell me. Tell me what you guys think. This looks real. I think it is real. No, I don't think it is real. I think it is a real effigy being burned. Right? You guys see this? Why am I hiding their face? I because I don't want to show my face. Maybe I'm too sexy for cameras. Why aren't you showing your face? That's a dog. Why are you showing a dog? Why aren't you showing your face? I mean, if you don't want to show your face, if you want to have a dog avatar, that's fine. If you want to make a little dog cartoon and make the little dog cartoon talk because just whatever, that's fine too. Like one of the things I wanted to do with the channel is I wanted to represent people that maybe they don't want to be out there showing their private information. Like, when you touch these topics, people do come after you, try to dox to you, go after innocent people in your family, maybe younger people in your family. And if you got kids, if you got a job that's kind of like public facing or in the government, you might not really want to have all that out there. And there's no shame in that. I know Jordan Peterson gets trolled so much that he forgot that you have the rights of privacy and speech. Like there's been such thing as pen names or that kind of thing for a long time. And but some people, they don't get it. So I want people like that say, look, I want to support the cause. I want to give my super chats if I can. I want to support the cause with the way I write, give you ideas if I can, give you some news reports if I can. But I don't want to be out there like that, right? And if this is your situation, I'm here to represent you. Spot on. Or a government job. You have a government job. Hey, I don't want to mess with your government job, beach kid. I know, especially near the beach, that's coastal. If you're near the coast, like the only safe coast to be a little bit conservative is Florida. That's about it. Like if you're in New York or Cali or Washington State, oh my God, it's terrible. So yeah. Yes, Ali did just show this, but this is going to go into our show topic. I thought it was interesting, and I thought I'd give you guys until 8:30, just engaging with you guys, making you guys feel at home, so I could read what you guys are saying, and let you know that I'm here, I'm seeing you, I'm watching you, and letting you know that we're here for you. That was what can bingo bingo weekend bingo. Hey, that's good. Play some bingo on the weekend. That's fine. Florida rocks. Yes, you can be yourself in Florida. The right coast. That's right. No, no, no. They love Legos. Let me get this straight. Let me explain to you. Their most accurate videos were Lego. Like every one of the AI videos, their Lego videos were the best. The rest of the videos sucked. Now, if you see, this is very lightweight. Like I look, okay, so we can recognize. Hola, Jose. Bienvenido al programa. Welcome, Jose. Welcome to the show. This is my friend from Cuba. He's in our discussion group. He's a great guy, very well informed on some things that have to do with Europe and specifically, well, of course, Cuba. But a wonderful person. Is the crane okay? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to respect the workmanship. I mean, come on. If you have to make some Legos for a parade, right? And it's got to be light because you're moving it. It's basically on a flatbed of a truck because it's basically a parade, right? And you got to move. I would hire these guys. I wouldn't burn their stuff, but I would unless it's Candelaria, which is like a Christian festival where we burn stuff for fun. It's like a those beach parties where you burn something in the sand, like you got a little no, you burn some logs in there and you got a little campfire out in the sand. It's like that, but with religious overtones. Dia de la Candelaria. Well, man, I gotta respect the workmanship. Like, you know what? If they work this hard at making their government better and better represent the people, instead of being a bunch of crazy jihadists, oh my God, that nation. This lets me know that there's talent. It may be misguided, but there's talent here. I love Trump. I don't want them to have these feelings, but I gotta, respect the craft, right? See, Mori Grove saying, honestly, the figure is kind of cute, right? Like, let's forget that they're trying to burn it. Let's just let it start over and just look at the. You see that? Let's try to pause it here. No, this is like it would take an adult a lot of time to do this. Like they even have to do a special neck to make sure that the fire goes up. This is this is talent misplaced, misguided. We could make what could we make with this? We could make an Emperor Trump that we don't burn it, of course. We could make a Emperor Trump, a Warhammer 40K edition. It could be magnificent. Now, Rishi's saying that craftsmanship is very good. Like, if anybody has participated in arts and crafts, and you know what it takes to make something like this for a parade, then like, shit, man. Burning it seems like a waste. It's so well made. Oh, okay, okay. So you went to a gifted school. Now you're just showing off. Okay, we have someone here, child genius, went to a gifted school, making parades for the whole town. Okay, you're a very smart person. Now you're kind of showing off. I'm joking. Marcus Rubio's. Yeah, you can make a Marcus Rubio's Lego and parade it around Florida. Florida loves. You know what you when you do it? There's a festival. There's a festival in Florida called Calle Ocho. Now I know because I used to live very near Calle Ocho, right? So when there was Calle Ocho, what you would do is you would go out. It was like a music festival. You had Gloria Trevi out there, not Gloria Trevi, Gloria Estefan, and she would go out there and be singing, come and shake your body, let me feel that. What were the lyrics to that? Come and shake your body when you feel that tonga. Something like that. I can't remember the lyrics. So it was about coming on and shaking your body when you feel that, and I forgot what that was. I'm hoping it was like music. Conga, yes. Come and shake your body when you hear that conga. See, people know. Some people know. See, Gloria Estefan. I know Jose knows. I know Jose knows. He was probably there. Come and shake your body when you feel that conga. Something can't control yourself any longer. I remember it in my head, but I can't sing it too good. And you have like some nice statues like this of a Lego Marcus Rubius, Floridicus Cubanicus, first of his name, next president. You have him up there. You have him next to his vice president, Pete Hegseth, maybe. And you let Vance go back to the Senate or maybe retire. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to hear this Durka shit. I definitely don't want to hear this Durka shit. Yeah, but this Mario Newfall was recording. I like Neo Berg a lot better. She's way better. But I wanted you guys to see that. Might have heard it from Miami Vice. Oh, you have good taste in shows. I used to love Miami Vice. What? Her father was one of the Cubans that invaded Cuba during the Bay of Pigs, says Jose. You know what? We should have had more air support. That's what we should have done. Jenny Price says they kind of dropped the ball on the neck portion. No, no, no. See, the thing is, you want to make sure that the neck burns, so they leave it open. Like, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. If you see, it's designed so that the smoke can escape and the air can escape, so that the fire doesn't get stuck at the bottom and it just burns through fast. You see how fast the flames go up here? It's part of the design. That's why I said it was well designed. See that? How it just straight up burns fast? It's part of the design. Yes, Gloria Estefan. Yeah, her father. Oh my God, her father is a legend. You see. I'm telling you. I mean, these guys got some talent. It's misused, misplaced. Could have done better with it, but they got some talent. Now, I'm watching some things here in the U.S. that I want to react to. Now, these are the guys that are claiming to be part of the right. Like these guys call themselves like this. This came during the my podcast, bro. You remember the podcast, bro? Times when you had Andrew Tate, you had this guy. They kind of came in after Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson was the first podcast. Well, the first podcast, bro, was Joe Rogan. Jordan Peterson was kind of like the podcast intellectual, right? And then we had everything in between. And this was one of the guys that kind of sneaked in. Some people call him Timu Andrew Tate, right? And he was sort of like, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I'm like super right wing, yeah. But what he is this. Look, this is what he thinks about dogs. Nico, Muslim streamer who lives in Miami, demands. Look, Miami. I know Miami loves dogs. Demands that Americans keep their dogs at home because they're gross. Fuck your dog. Keep your dog home. Dogs are gross and haram. And this is a sign of Allah. Have a child, not a bunch of fucking dogs. Fuck your dogs in Miami. So this is the message that Sneeko has for Miami. Let's see it.
Fuck your dog. Fuck your dog. Keep your dog home. I don't care. It's not cute. I don't want to pet it. I don't want to touch your dog. Dogs are haram for a reason, and this was a sign from Allah. There's shit all over my fucking rug.
Okay. That's not my fault. And you need to stop pooping on your rug, Sneeko. That's gross. Yeah, pit bulls do. Like, pit bulls are like 13% of the dogs, and they commit like 50% of the human biting, but they're still cool. That's a wild joke. Okay, that's a joke. That's a joke, guys. Calm down.
Dogs are gross. Have a child. God wants us to have.
You can have a dog and a child.
Kids, not to have a bunch of fucking dogs. Everybody in Miami pushing around a little Frenchie, putting a dog in a stroller. Have a kid. You're weird. Fuck dogs. Fuck dogs. Fuck your dog. Fuck your dog.
Okay. We have someone with experience here. Okay, Mohammed's like Luwaiba. Children poop on the floor sometimes too. You know what? That's right.
Keep your dog home. I don't care. It's not cute. I don't want.
Sean Strickland. Isn't he an MMA guy? Why would he? This weak wimp would fight him? I have to see that. I'm going to look that up.
I don't want to touch your dog. Dogs are haram for a reason, and this was a sign from Allah. There's shit all over my fucking rug. Dogs are gross. Have a child. God wants us to have kids, not to have a.
This right here, I don't know. Whoever is like did this, good job on clipping this out.
Bunch of fucking dogs. Everybody in Miami pushing around a little Frenchie, putting a dog in a stroller. Have a kid. You're weird. Fuck dogs.
All right. Let me see here. Okay, so here is Candace Owens have been trying. Like, you know how Charlie Kirk died, right? Know how Charlie Kirk died? You guys know about that. It's a horrible thing, right? Because as demonstrated on my show, there are many young men that all woke up and decided to dress in that maroon shirt and light shorts on the day of Charlie's assassination. That can be any of those young men My opinion is like to be multiple of them. If Tyler Robinson fan would like to contact me, I'd be happy to supply them with a folder. Okay. She's been trying to help. Like this guy confessed, his family turned him in. There's text between and like everybody knows. Like what else do you need? Okay, let's see what she says. These are this is the isolationist. Like this is the depth that we have over here. Okay, this was in December.
I'm actually surprised Tyler Robinson's lawyer hasn't reached out to me. What's going on here? And by the way, still nobody, not even on Tyler Robinson's defense team, you would think I would be like number one they'd reach out to. They'd be like, her inbox, the tips. I've got the names, the people who said this person lied. Here's where it was. No, they're not interested.
Okay, you must be saying figuratively, right, kid? Beach Kid, come on. You're not saying she literally pulled her butt out. I don't think she would do that.
Wake up, Tyler Robinson's defense team. I know it's a lot going on. If you're Tyler Robinson's defense, you may want to get that text message. Is anybody, we should be subpoenaing those text messages. If I asked him, did Tyler Robinson's defense lawyer reach out to you? No. You are telling me that he hasn't been like automatically subpoenaed into the court case. Why wouldn't I testify for the defense? I'm actually surprised Tyler Robinson's lawyer hasn't reached out to me.
She just wants to be the center of everything. All right, we have some things here. Okay, this is what another thing that's going on with Islam in America. See what's going on here? What this guy's doing? I think that's this guy. All right. I think here it is from a different angle. You see that?
Black charring on the ground right in front of the door. NYPD tells us a 911 call came in just before midnight about a fire at the church. FDNY was dispatched and they arrived to extinguish the fire and were told that thankfully no one was hurt. But a few minutes later, another 911 call came in about a fire in front of another nearby house of worship. NYPD, though, confirming the 36-year-old man believed to have thrown both Molotov cocktails is now in police custody. Police say there was no damage to either house of worship and thankfully no injuries reported.
Got him.
Have to be live because the suspect.
So who is this guy? Allegedly. I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, this is the guy. I don't know if this is true. I know they did catch the guy. We're waiting. Like that was an allegedly, right? That was an allegedly. Oh, I still got you pinned up here. So glad I escaped you. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bad up there. So yeah, that's the report. All I see is riddled with degenerates who hate Christians. This is very true. This is Eric Doherty. Like if you got a Twitter, let me put this link out here. If you got a Twitter, follow this guy. This guy's got good stuff. Like I think Armin approves of Eric Doherty. We have seen him use it before. All right, we're getting into some. We're gonna get into the meme stuff because there is some ridiculous meme stuff. But I want you to understand what's going on here. Okay, so over here,
in any way has also never made a woman finish. The Venn diagram is a complete circle, and if you think any man that has joined ICE, wants to join ICE, or supports ICE in any way has also never made a woman finish. The Venn diagram is a complete circle. And if you
this is going to be great.
They lied. So it would be.
Oh my God.
We have some huge breaking news right now. We have some big news right
Mama, I'm in love with an Arab man.
terrible devastating update.
I've been doing what I want.
She's been doing what she wants. Okay, so she's been doing what she wants. Anybody want to guess how that ended? Anyone want to guess how that ended? Hi, this is the Monkey News with your monkey reporter, the Grease Monkey. Grease Monkey is doing some greasy reporting on some greasy news. So what's the new grease on the sprocket? We're going to check it out right now. pass it over to my monkey on the street. Monkey on the street, what are you seeing? Yes, monkey, what I'm seeing over here is delusional people. This woman right here thought that she was going to be very, very virtue signaling to the point where she was going to get in a relationship with an illegal immigrant. Let's see how that worked out. This is Jamie Carney, an American living in Europe who participated in a pro-Palestine protest. She has just become another victim of a brutal murder committed by a third world Muslim invader. Oh my God, monkey. That is horrible. So you're telling me this woman virtue signaled herself to death? Yes, yes, Anchor Monkey. Anchor Monkey, this is outrageous. This is disastrous. We want to recommend to anyone out there, do not virtue signal yourself to death. Now, she posted romantic text messages between herself and her now killer. In her post, she wrote, "The most kind, emotional, intelligent, and self-aware person I have ever known." My God, Monkey. You mean they're grooming adults too? Yes, Anchor Monkey. Yes, Anchor Monkey. They're grooming the adults too. Oh my God. It's so terrible. She probably met him at one of these protests, and it did not end well. Okay. Now, can you give us more details on the case, Street Monkey? Yes, Anchor Monkey. What we're seeing here on the street is that the asylum seeker is on the run after an American woman was seen beaten to death in Ireland. Jamie Carney, a 40-year-old American originally from New York, was found beaten to death in her home in County Kerry, where she had lived for around 5 years with her teenage daughter. A Middle Eastern asylum seeker in his 20s is being hunted by police in connection to the brutal murder. He occasionally stayed at Carney's house, where her body was discovered. Judging by her social media, the two appear to be dating, as often posted romantic videos, pictures with him. There are growing fears that the suspect may attempt to flee Ireland. He previously lived in France. Oh my God, this is one of the dingy people. What some say are the boat people? Yes, yes, Anchor Monkey. Yes, these are the boat people. All right, folks, this is horrible. All right, okay, so I went us. Okay, so Ajos Ralas. Wait. Last name. Ajosra, last name. Asking, is Monkey a new reporter? Murgro said, yes, you can introduce yourself. So I think I did a good job there. You guys think I did a good imitation here of like a Anchor Monkey and a monkey on the street? Now this is what we're all waiting for. These people stayed woke, but woke is not the same as awake, and she woke too close to the sun. Bro is probably after your daughter, not you. Oh, look at this. God side, we should probably look into this. Suicidal empathy. And there is a sheep saying, free the wolves. And the title appears to be Dying to be Kind, Suicidal Empathy. I mean, it was pretty bad, right? It was pretty bad. Oh, women supporting Islam. You know, sometimes you got to look at the comments. Sometimes you just got to look at the comments. Let's see what we see here. Darwin Award. Okay, do you guys know what a Darwin Award is? That's when you remove yourself from the gene pool. Oh, look at this. Free Palestine. Hamas sees Hamas. Teary eyes. She has the communist rainbow shirt. They run off together, and you see her running, and off with her head. Yes, yes. Refugees welcome. Boom. All right, let's get back into other news because I have other things here prepared. Let's go back to bookmarks. U.S. reacts. Okay, okay. I think there's enough of us here to get into the meat of this retard fight. Now, I have to confess, I've been a big fan of Alex Jones for a very long time. Even when Kanye West went to his show, he tried to push back on Kanye West to say, look, maybe some people treated you badly, but that doesn't, you're blaming all Muslims for what like some banking class and some, woke leftist Jews are doing. It's not fair to push that on all of them. And Kanye was being Kanye, he was going crazy.
With Kenneth Copeland.
Now, what is going on in this debate between Alex Jones and Sneeko? Now, these are both isolationists, right? This is an isolationist on isolationist action. Now, in the blue corner, we have Alex Jones. He's kind of soured on Israelis and Trump, and things are not going well with him as far as the way that he has chosen to support having a unipolar power as U.S. in the U.S. He wants to be disentangled from things, as far as I know. Haven't seen him in a while, but I want to see what goes on here. Now, in the Kafia corner, we have Sneaky Sneeko, also known as Timu Andrew Tate, and Sneaky Sneeko over here. Oh, we got to see what's up with him.
The manifesto, they're Mexican white nationalist cat boys. So
Durka Muhammad Jihad.
Well, stuff like that is.
What do you want me to tell you? I'm your
Durka Muhammad Jihad
friend, like the Quran says, and then stab you in the back.
So he's talking about Taquilla, and he's just going to lie and deny it.
Quran doesn't say that.
How about I become a Shiite with you, and we take swords and cut our heads, and for 8 hours I just march you like
that's wrong. That's wrong.
Demise of Lily J. That wasn't Lily J. That was a New York lady. I know who Lily J is. I know. I watch a Post State Prophet. I watch David Wood. I know who Lily J is. She's kind of a retard. But there was a different retard lady. Like, that was a different retard lady. This retard lady is American. But hey, you're on the ball. Like, you kind of like that. That was kind of the look and the message that Lily J gives.
That's why. Or I could be a megachurch Christian with Kenneth Copeland.
He's making fun of the Hadar smacking their chest. Like, this guy's trying to be serious, but no one takes him seriously. And he's trying to be an intellectual despite everybody knowing he's really dumb. So watch these motherfuckers go at it. This is called retard on retard fight. Like, no matter who wins, we win.
Drinking my blood. I could be with Erica Kirk shooting fireworks off my ass and twerking. You want me to do that? Small minority to demonize 2 billion people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weasel from Connecticut, the mighty Mongol, the amazing, all-powerful, sneaky
Allahu Akbar!
Sneeko.
Allahu Akbar!
Look at how he's screaming Allahu Akbar.
You don't even have a brain.
So what makes you think you
don't even have a brain? This is good. Like, you know what? Let them fight each other out. Let them purity test each other into normal conservatism. I'm okay with it.
Deport me.
Have a brain to
So
be able to
what
get
makes
knocked
you
out.
think you can deport me if Sean Strickland can't knock me down?
Sean Strickland beat your. Oh my god! Oh my god! This fucking retard! This fucking retard! I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to find this video, but I am sure that Sean Strickland manhandled this. I wouldn't call him a monkey because it's an insult to my race. I am a monkey. I can't say that this monkey motherfucker is a monkey, but you know what? Oh my god. He's a dog.
Shooting fireworks off my ass and twerking. You want me to do that? Small minority to demonize 2 billion people.
Ladies and gentlemen, mighty Nikki.
Allahu Akbar!
Nico.
Allahu Akbar!
You don't even have a brain.
So what makes you think you can deport
You
me?
gotta have a brain to be
So
able to
what
get
makes you
knocked
think
out.
you can deport me if Sean Strickland can't knock me down, huh? You can't stop me. I'm
I
coming.
know. Then tell me.
Coming.
Yes, he's
I'm
a
coming.
You see how he says, I'm coming, and he's like putting that finger across his neck like he's gonna kill him with his crazy eyes.
Durka Muhammad.
Allahu Akbar!
The women.
Takbir!
The slavery that we take the women as sex slaves and
And
We take the woman as sex slaves. You see how he's using like you right? Like no. This is like the point here is that no matter who loses, we win. And I think, you know what? My money's on Alex. Alex has been doing this for more time. Like, you got to understand, Alex took on Piers Morgan and won handily, made Piers Morgan look weak, pathetic, and afraid.
Allah!
This is like Family Guy. Yes, this is like Family Guy.
and pay the
Inshallah, you
tax.
become
Oh,
Abdul Alex Jones.
God willing, he becomes Abdul Alex Jones. He's making fun of jihadis. Like he's been hitting his chest, talking about enslaving people. Father of Chaos says, I lost some IQ points with that video, but winning. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Marry your cousin. It's so much fun.
Come on. Yeah, I mean, I gotta give it to Alex that he's really trolling Islam. Like, I can't get mad at that. Like, I don't have anything against Muslim, but Islam, oh my God, it's terrible.
You really have.
Durka Muhammad Jihad.
Wow.
It comes from your Jewish supreme leaders. It comes from Abraham, who you are the bad son. You are the
You're the bad son of Abraham. Yeah, like your whole religion is just the bad Jews. Like Islam is just the bad Jews. Is basically what he's saying.
bad Islami. Bad Abraham say. You are not the chosen. No good, sneaky. You are cursed, sneaky. You are cursed to wear nightgown and marry cousin.
Cursed to wear nightgown and marry. Hey, Sneeko got nothing for that. Alex, like, you're trying to have a rational reply. He's not going to have it. You're trying to out-scream it. He's not going to have it. Really got his goat. Oh, my God. He's making so much fun of him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking great.
Bye-bye, sneaky. I love you.
Hey,
I'll see you tomorrow.
stop killing.
His name is a sneaky snake, oh snake. All right. We love you, sneaky.
See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
Ass lick him. This was kind of funny. No, now we have, this is the Hermit King. This is a man I respect greatly. I once had the honor, the pleasure, and the privilege of talking to him on his live show from 40,000 people. I think it was like 42,000. And I really respect this guy. There's a lot of things I don't agree with, but I do like, you got to understand, if you agree with 95 to 97% of what a guy says, are you really gonna, like, just toss him aside and talk shit about him because there's 3% of shit you don't agree with him? That's retarded. We're working towards a goal. He serves my goals, and he seems to genuinely want to help. So yeah, I'm down. Now let's see what we got here.
Candace is a fucking retard. Candace is a retard, and the moment, like, anybody that takes her seriously is also a retard. Like, does she say things that I agree with occasionally? Of course, a lot of people do. I mean, there are things that I agree with Karl Marx on. That doesn't mean that he's right. Doesn't mean he's not a retard. So, yeah, I mean, she's trying to...
Like, you know what? Consumerism is bad. Karl Marx is right about that. He's still a retard. You understand what I'm saying? Like maybe Candace Owens says that Americans, that BLM is terrible. She really went after BLM. They're a bunch of communist thieves. Yeah, I agree with Candace on that. She's still a retard.
Make a buck off it? Well, I think that Candace Owens wrote herself into a corner with getting so extreme that she's basically attracted some of the most mentally ill people inside of her audience. And because of that, I think what happened is that she kind of, it's like once you start riding the tiger, you can't get off. You can't stop being that crazy conspiracy theory person. Once you cross that Rubicon, you don't go back to being normal. That's it. The bridge is burned. She's not wrong for asking questions.
Warranted.
She's not wrong for asking questions. I wonder what retard in the chat said that. Okay, you know what? Yes, and thank you. I'm gonna star that comment. I'm gonna star that comment so I got it here like special so I can remember, because we're definitely watching Strickland and Sneeko. Roger says Alex didn't care Sneeko wasn't smart enough to debate him.
Is wrong for asking questions because they're stupid questions. Like this whole,
Look, there is a point where I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. I heard you have a dog. Do you ever put your finger in his butt and smell it? I'm just asking questions. Like, no, you're not just asking questions. You're implying shit when you question, and you're being weird. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just asking questions. You ever, cover your dick in peanut butter and let your dog lick it? No. And stop being weird. Your questions aren't questions. You're trying to imply shit. You're not asking questions, Candace. You're trying to imply shit about Erica Kirk. She didn't say anything about, well, she might have, as crazy as she is. But she didn't say anything. I'm like using extreme examples is my point. But, she's not just asking questions.
Asking questions. What if it was alien Israeli Mossad Jews that shot Charlie Kirk? No, I don't want to hear you. Oh, I'm just asking questions. It's just a question. What if it was the robots? What if it was Israel? What if it was Benjamin Netanyahu that called out a hit on him? No, it's just fucking retarded. Bitch, then you'd be dead. That's the reality. Oh, well, Charlie Kirk, so this is the reason why they're going to kill Charlie Kirk is because, so Israel has this huge plan and they're going to control everything because, the Jews control it all. And now they're going to kill him because he's going to expose it. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? You're doing it. So why aren't you dead? Why haven't they killed you? There's no logic. There's no reasoning.
That's one of the reasons I really respect the Hermit.
Seeing Candace panicking?
The manifesto, they're Mexican. Our country is dominated.
Okay. Alex Jones goes nuclear and Sneeko in a debate. They're gonna fight. Fucking got one. Okay, so this is another part of the retard fight. We're gonna watch more retards fighting. Oh, but after this, I'm gonna look for. Okay, Strickland. Okay, I got it. Okay, we're gonna watch this, and as soon as this is over, we're watching him get his ass beat.
Country is dominated by Jewish.
I'm a Christian American nationalist, and white people are demonized by the left, by the Red Green Alliance, by Israel, and everybody, and I'm sick of it. White people are 7% of the world population.
Like he threw Israel in there a little too fast without even like backing it up too much. This is my problem with him. So here's the thing. I don't buy his hate for Israel. I think he's been saying some retarded shit, maybe under some bad influence. And I think he is too like what do you call it? He's got tunnel vision because he has seen so many bad Israelis. Like the guy that was related to Jeffrey Epstein in the Israeli government. Okay, yeah, no, that is true. He was related to a guy in the government, a leftist. Jeffrey Epstein, what was consistent was not that he was related to a lot of Jews. What has always been consistent with Jeffrey Epstein is relationship with a leftist, a leftist, and lots of kind of like, people around Saudi Arabia. He went to a lot of places, okay? And a lot of places, what he was doing was not a crime. So you understand what I mean? You know what I mean? So, Epstein went to places where his craft was legal. So I think Alex Jones has a little bit of tunnel vision, because if you keep showing him leftist Jewish people doing evil stuff, he's going to start thinking, oh, it's leftist, instead of thinking, oh, Marxism has infiltrated every race, every country, every profession, and every religion. And we have these virtue signaling Marxists in everything, in every craft, in every type of work, in every job, in every, how would I say it? In every profession. They've infiltrated everything. The only thing it hasn't infiltrated Islam is because they're already aligned. It's already the same mentality. The Jesuit order is a political monopoly. I don't buy that shit. I think interest aligned. Marxists and Islamists have the power to use, grievance as an excuse to redistribute the property of others. That's what Islam does. That's what Marxists do. Maybe some Jesuits do it too? Okay, that doesn't mean they're in control of everything. It means they align people with people that have similar interests. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes it's not a big conspiracy controlled. You know why they get you to do that? You know why it's this. You know who has an interest in you not noticing that it's Marxism? The Marxists. The Marxists want you to think it's the Jews. Because Marxism is if you explain simple Marxism and no one does it, well, then, let's say there's some Jesuits that want to do it where they can't do it. Let's say there's some Jewish people that want to do it, well, they can't do it. Let's say there's some Christians that want to do it, well, they can't do it, right? So the reason they want to make it a simple conspiracy, a magic bullet, is if you have a magic bullet, then you don't have to look for another gun. You don't have to explain to the people the simple problem, because it's so complex and so hidden that you can't fight it. It's so complicated. It's just this one guy doing this one thing. No. You got to make it simple. Let me see. Muslims have been infiltrated by Muslims have always been horrible. They weren't infiltrated by Jesuits. What was it? 1,600 years ago, 1,400 years ago. That's not what happened. They were always awful. It wasn't the Jesuits that went to Muhammad and said, convert people by the sword. By the way, marry the 6-year-old and fuck her when she's 9. That wasn't the Jesuits. They've always been awful people as a religion. The Roman cartels, what are you, crazy? Look, you have to know and understand that this is not a one guide. You're getting one guide. This is what called, like in the chat when you're trying to play a game. Okay, what do I do here? Like this is a popular speaking Twitch and shit. When one guy fucking derails you, like you're getting derailed by some people selling you on it being just one guy. Let me see here. All those other isms include all their economic ism, historically proven smokescreen. Oh, so you're saying that there wasn't collectivism before the Jesuits? You didn't have theocracy before the Jesuits? You didn't have feudalism before the Jesuits? Like there's a big difference between theocratic collectivism, feudalist collectivism, and Marxist collectivism. I hate this idea that it's something new. Oh my God, the Marxists, they invented something new. Oh my God. It's the Jesuits. It's a conspiracy. It's the motherfucker. Collectivism is old as shit. It's the concept that you don't have your private property, that the government can take it, that the state can take it, that you can't own the land. It's a very old and ancient concept. Marxists are just a subset of Jesuits. I want to distract you from the... Don't fight the Marxists. That's just a subset. No, motherfucker. You fight it for what it is. You have the guy in the DSA that got elected saying he's DSA. I'm not going to ignore him and go look for a Jesuit. I'm going to get that motherfucker in front of me. I'm not going to let you sideline me into, oh, I'm going to go off into this Jesuit shit. That's retarded. You fight what is there. You don't fight this ghost. You don't go looking for a ghost and fighting it. All this energy that you're putting into this Jesuit conspiracy, I don't even give a fuck if it's true. Like, if it was true, okay, so fucking what? What are you going to do about it? This is what I like to tell the flat earther. It's a conspiracy. They're trying to make us think the earth is flat. Why? Oh, because if they can convince you that the earth is round, then you won't believe in Jesus. So, and if you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to let them pass laws where they can trans the kids. Why don't I just talk about transing kids? You think the route to convince someone that transing kids is bad is convincing them that the earth is not flat? You think the route to stop them from transing kids is me to start talking to people? How about the Jesuits are behind everything? Maybe they were bad people. Maybe they were horrible people. I don't fucking care. We got bigger fish to fry. And endlessly rambling about Jesuits is not going to let me talk about Sneeko and Alex Jones. Look at this. Look at this. Muhammad's young wife was a gift from Rome. Okay, Candace. Okay. Okay, Candace. Candace, I see your account, Candace. Candace, I'm glad that you're watching me, Candace. Okay, Candace. Okay, it's the Jesuits, Candace. Hey, Candace thinks it's the Jesuit. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not the crazy one with the answer blowing in my name every specifically while exiled in Nice and Malta, including Fauci and Gates, were mongers. Why can't we just talk about the shit that Gates did? What you're doing is any attack that we have against Fauci that is legitimate, that comes from knowing the records, from looking at everything that Tulsi Gabbard released on Fauci. You're making everybody that's pulling that out, and you're making it, oh, this is one of these crazy Knights of Malta people. Oh, that's what this is. Like, there's easier ways to do this. No, it's the Jesuits. No, no. Let me explain. It's not that Fauci them gained with Moderna and Pfizer. They weren't in on it and basically knew that the virus was coming because they invented it. No, that's not it. It's the Jesuits. You see, Fauci is just part of the conspiracy when Rome gave Muhammad a little 6-year-old girls. So let me explain Fauci to you. Let me explain. These people are a distraction. This is what shit you got. This is Candace Owens shit. This is the retarded shit that stops people on our side from being able to legitimately make some claims because no one's going to believe this shit. This is retarded. You're a retard. You're a retard. I don't think you understand. I don't give a fuck what you say, and I'm not going to read it because you're the kind of asshole piece of shit that gets in the way. Even if you believed what you say, if you had any brains, you would know that when you're going out in public in a chat and you want to go against Fauci, you explain, hey, this guy had contacts with these people and they made money on this shit. You don't go into the Dominican order of the blah, blah, blah and the Jesuits. What this does is discredit us. When I see people like you, you know what I think you are? I think you're a leftist. I think you're just either a Candace Owens troll that hates Donald Trump and you're just trying to block him with Candace Owens, or you're a leftist trying to make conservatives look crazy. That's what I think. That's what I honestly think. That's exactly what I honestly think. Like 100%, that's what I think. Okay, you know what? You're on timeout. I've had enough of your shit. When you come back to my fucking show, and this is my fucking show, like you're still gonna be able to talk this shit to Armin, but I've been in his chat, and you don't say this shit on this chat, do you? You don't say this shit on his chat. You come here to say it, right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? So I want to use this guy as an example, right? Chat, when you see someone, and this is something that the extreme right does a lot, that we either get cul-de-sac, like that's what's called a red herring. Like, okay, I got this evidence here that Fauci kind of knew ahead of time what was going on, and you know what? He was related to those studies, and he kind of knew it might leak, and he knew that there was some aerosolization going on. Like, I'm looking at these reports. This isn't a report from your cousins, brothers, uncles, Knights of Malta page. No. Let me explain. This is coming from the Director of National Intelligence, giving us documentation and evidence proving Fauci's connection to this fucking lab in Wuhan. Like actual, factual evidence put out by the government that this Fauci guy is fucking evil, and he kind of knew what was happening. He was doing very dangerous shit and lied about it a lot. So like this, the proof is right here. And here comes Mr. Red Herring, Mr. I'm going to make the conservatives look stupid and tell you, no, let me tell you what the real deal. Mr. Candace, let me tell you what the real deal. Let me explain. No, it was the Knights of Malta back in the day. They gave Muhammad, it's not that he was a fucking pervert. No, it's not even his fault. We're trying to whitewash Muhammad and say that it was the Romans actually that gave Muhammad. This is bullshit. These are people trying to distract you, deflect you, and make you look stupid, make all of us look stupid. Don't fall for these people. Don't fall for it. That's what Candace does. That's what Candace does. All right, let's get back to making fun of. And you see, he showed up as soon as we started making fun of Islam. He showed up to say it's the Romans and it's the Knights of. You know what? You know what the Knights of Malta and the Romans and all this shit is most directly tied to? Christianity. He probably hates Christians.
Anglo-Saxons are like 2%.
There's no point in just preaching.
I am sick of being run over, and everybody that's declared war by Israel.
So here is the thing. Like, I'm not white. All right, I'm not white. I'm kind of mixed. Like mixed Latino with black and a little Taino, white, black, and a little Taino, right? Taino means like Native American, but it's the Native American Arahuacans of these islands. So I'm not a white person, but I hate how much the white persons have started to hate themselves. We got the latest scoop, guys. We got the latest scoops. You heard this from that Malta, guys. It was the gray, Alok says. With the grays, they met up with the reptiles. The reptiles had been watching humans. I'm guessing they were watching from underground caves. Like, you might be getting into some Yakub shit over here. Watching the humans for a while and told the grays to speak to these guys. And over here, and let's watch the chaos. Oh, my God. Eliot has it. Alog? Wait, let me see if I'm saying that. Alog has it. He knows about the graves. Probably knows about Yakub. If you don't, I think, Yakub had something to do with this. You got to check up on Yakub. Watch Count Dunkula if you want the lowdown. Elog, you gotta check out Count Dankula's dissertation on Yakub. It'll blow your mind.
Everybody, and I'm sick of it. White people are 7% of the world population. Anglo-Saxons are like 2%.
There's no point in just preaching.
I am sick of being run over.
Okay.
And everybody that's declared war on us, I'm saying, okay, then.
You think I declared war on you?
And you want to declare
You think
war?
I declared war?
Israel?
Well, I mean, you did say, put your finger across your throat, yelling Allahu Akbar, like you could do an honor killing. So you did kind of threaten him.
I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Chicom. I don't care who you are. Well, you want to fight? You fucking got one.
Okay, so your
fucking games are over.
You want a war? You want a crusade? Now
you're don't worry. You're gonna get one, pal.
Okay, then well done. You just played into the hands of the Jewish supremacists.
Right,
Okay, you just played into the hands of the Jewish He himself made crazy eyes. You guys saw it because you saw it with me. You guys saw it with me. This motherfucker right here, he himself put his finger across his throat. Like we know Alex Jones kind of straight away. But you know what? I don't think Alex Jones is evil. I think he's misguided. Now, Sneeko, I know that sneaky motherfucker is evil. Now, remember, this Sneeko motherfucker right here. Can you guys see my mouse? Let me see. Can you guys see this? This motherfucker right here made signals like he was threatening Alex with death, right? And now he's going to play victim.
You want to declare
war? I declared war?
Israel? I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Chicom. I don't care who you are. Well, you want to fight? You fucking got one.
Okay, so your
fucking games are over.
You want a war? You want a crusade? Now
you're don't worry.
Okay, no, look at this. Armin shouldn't have left you in charge of his live stream. He's going to re-edit. Go fuck yourself. Just for that, you're going to go back on timeout. Oh, I'm a bully. Yeah, look, here's one thing. First of all, I didn't ban you. I timed you out, and I can't do that. This is being live streamed to my channel. And when I talked to Armin, I said, hey, if there's certain people I don't want on my channel, I want to have the ability to not have them on. He doesn't want me to ban people, but I can't time them out. All right? And I am timing you out because you're basically one man spamming the feed with your Knights of Malta bullshit. So I don't give a fuck how you think you have the freedom of speech, right? Like this is the public square, not a network that we're building, that you can put whatever you fucking want on my fucking channel, because this is my channel too, right? So everything I say is getting put right here on the live feed. So you're not only clogging up one man spamming with your copy paste paragraphs that you have on the site that you fucking spam to every channel you get on because you're on this quest to make everybody know that, oh my God, it was the Knights of Malta. It wasn't Fauci. Oh my God, it was the Romans. It wasn't Muhammad that tempted himself into taking his friend's little daughter for himself. No. It was the Romans. The Romans gave Aisha. They're like, this guy, oh my God, we got an expert over here. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. I talked to Armin about this specific situation. You can go fuck yourself if you think I can't do what I'm doing.
You're going to get one, pal.
Okay, then well done. You just played into the hands of the Jewish supremacists controlling our country.
It ain't gonna be.
Done.
No.
That's what Elon Musk wants.
Okay, so now that he's getting pushback after making threats, he's saying, oh, well, you're just playing into the blah, blah, blah.
To do.
It's going to be cultural, so you can.
Yeah, look at this bully. Disagree with me equals bully equals you disagree with me, so here's bad word I can attach to you. Okay, yeah. I'm a
over there and
bully.
fuck your daughters, and you can sit over there and marry fucking 7-year-olds, and you can sit over there and fuck little boys.
You're chipping out.
We want your shit out of here.
The predominant pedophile demographic in Europe, I told you, was white guys.
The predominant pedophile graphic in Europe is fucking Islam. The predominant pedophile demographic on the world is Islam. I'm not talking about Muslim, but if we look at the religion that's permissive about it and the countries that have a legal structure based around a religion that's permissive of it, it's Islam. The world, if you added up the places where it's legal, they're all Islamic. Like it happens in every country, but most countries have the decency to make it illegal.
Bullshit.
It's not.
The
This is.
500 and you want to declare
You think
war?
I
I don't care
declared
if you're
war?
Israel. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Chicom. I don't care who you are.
Well,
you want to fight? You fucking got
Okay,
one.
so you're
The fucking games are over.
you want a war? You want a crusade? Now
Yeah.
you're
Don't worry. You're gonna get one, pal.
you're gonna. Okay, then well done. You just played into the hands of the Jewish
That's right.
supremacists
No,
controlling
don't
our
worry.
country.
It ain't gonna
Well
be.
done.
No.
That's
It's
what
gonna be
Elon Musk wants you to
cultural.
do.
It's gonna be
Alex.
cultural, so you can sit over there and fuck your daughters and
You see, okay, I mean, come on. This retard fight, you gotta understand, right? If you gotta pick one in this retard fight, you're saying, okay, there's things I don't like about what Alex Jones been doing lately, because he used to defend. Listen, I remember it because I saw it live. Okay, y'all don't understand. I saw it live. I saw it when Tim Pool was interviewing Kanye West. And Tim Pool was like, and Kanye was like, who is they though? Yeah, but who is they though? When Kanye West was going nuts and he kind of like got up off the seat and left the Tim Pool studio, I saw that shit live. When a couple of days later, I think it was the week later, Kanye West went with a black mask on and talked to Alex Jones and started blaming Jews for everything. The guy that was kind of like, no, I don't think it's the Jews. The guy that was defending the Jews against Kanye West was Alex Jones. So what am I saying here? I'm saying this is a new thing for him. I don't think it's a grift. I think he's being misguided. I don't think he's afraid of losing money. I don't think he's afraid of speaking his mind as far as like going against, like if he was really against Jews, he would have been against them all the time. I think he's against the Mossad. I think he's against like some people in the Israeli government, especially the leftists that had a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, just like the leftists in our government. That doesn't mean Americans are evil people. It means that the leftists that had a relationship with Epstein are evil people. Democrats mostly. So like the Israeli Democrats or whatever version of that there is over there had a relationship with Epstein, and our Democrats did too, namely Bill Clinton. He was one of the top ones out there. So I think I saw him personally. I saw this live. I saw Alex Jones defending Jews. So when he's kind of made this turn, it's very recent, and I think it's getting a little. He's starting to become a little more general with this, and he wasn't like that before. I think some people like Sneeko have gotten in his ear, maybe Tucker Carlson getting in his ear, maybe kind of like since he's gone through so much shit, he might be a little sensitive to it. But I don't think he's actually an evil person. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when grandpa starts saying crazy shit, you know what? He's still grandpa. You don't want to hate him. You just want to try to guide him. And on other shit, he's on the fucking ball.
Okay, then well done. You just played into the hands of the Jewish
That's right.
supremacists
No,
controlling
don't
our
worry.
country.
It ain't gonna
Well
be.
done.
No.
That's what Elon Musk wants you to do.
It's gonna
Alex.
be cultural, so you can sit over there and fuck your daughters, and you can sit over there and
You're
marry
chimping out
fucking
now.
7-year-olds,
You're chimping out.
and you can sit over there and fuck
Oh my God, he's chimping out.
little boys.
You're chimping out.
We want your shit out of here.
The predominant pedophile demographic in Europe, I told you, was white guys.
Bullshit.
The predominant. Okay. So what is he doing here? He's forgetting per capita. He is forgetting per capita. Oh, the predominant rapists in Europe are white people. Yeah, but if 13% of the not white people, if 13% of Islamists are committing like 50% or 49% of the rapes and the pedophilia, I mean, is it really the white people? Like let's go per capita.
It's not. This is
500,000 girls groomed by the Islamics.
250,000 was the estimated number. You just doubled it, and that's completely conflated.
It's 500,000 now. They had it in Parliament. And
Yeah, Alex is right about this. There was more Islam rape gangs than got reported in the initial report.
here's the other thing.
500,000 estimated. You can look at the
We know
report.
Keir Starmer protected him. We know the British leadership are a bunch of.
You know what, Jose? I remember you thought it was the French. I thought it was the Israelis. Turns out it was the neighbors being fucking sick of them. We have a breaking news report from our friend Jose here. According to various reports, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Bahrain are carrying out coordinated bombings against Iran. Yes.
Pedophiles. I exposed that 30 years ago.
Yeah, actually, this is Mark. You are right, but he is also right. Like, we're watching this retard fight, all right. But I gotta tell you, you know what? I'm with Alex on this one. I am with Alex on this one. Uncle Alex off the top of the fucking rope. I didn't see this. I just knew it was kind of a, kind of a wrestling match over here. All right,
Our
we got
country is
something
dominated by
special.
Jewish
We got something
I'm a
special.
Christian American nationalist.
I promised.
And white
my
people are
star
demonized
comment
by the
over
left,
here.
by the Red Green Alliance, by Israel and everybody, and I'm sick of it. White people are separate.
All right.
Let's see the influencer.
Let's watch this.
Let's see the influencer.
That hit hurt.
Think about if you knocked me out, how cool that would look for your. You could actually accomplish something by doing nothing.
Sneako's gonna tire out too. I haven't seen this, but I know he didn't do anything too strict. Strickland has felt the might of Sneako's punch full force. You see that? Strickland has felt the might of Sneako's punch at full force and decided, well, guarding is just a waste of time. This doesn't even hurt. My channel is, let me see here. Oh my God, how do I not have my channel already ready? It's Motorpool Grease Monkey. Here is the link. So you guys can subscribe to it. And welcome to this fight. Now, did you see that? That he kind of felt a forceful hit and he was like, hey, all right. He's just laughing. Sneako's got nothing.
You know, as is round progresses, it's going to get no, it works for you. Double up the box.
Okay, this is legal immigration. I like legal immigration. Freedom to guard games has done a legal migration, and we respect and support that. Thank you for migrating to my channel. I really appreciate that. And if you can, hit the bell, like for notifications. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Now I already got over 1,000 watch hours. I already got like over 500. Like I did a little song for them, like, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on. Okay, I'll stop singing. I like it a little too much. It's getting embarrassing. Okay, so I did the little halfway there. When I got halfway there, I did the halfway there song. So if you can subscribe, now the goal is moving it on up. I think the goal for today is we're going to try to get to 550. That's today's goal. We got 10 more to go. If anybody's going to help me try to get to my goal, 9 more. I need 9 more subscribers, and we got 550. That'll be completing the goal for today.
closer to the 3-minute mark, you're about to feel significantly more about a pain. They should be studying him right now that nothing you can do can hurt me. And this is a moment that as you're realizing, you're about to have a really bad fucking day in the next minute.
He's about to put some pain on it. You guys see it? You guys see it? Did you hear what he said? Oh, now that you're realizing you can't hurt me, you're about to feel pain.
Here we go, bro. You're doing so good. Don't worry about your mind. There's this moment you're realizing that you cannot hurt me.
You cannot hurt me.
No way, it's coming. You're a very tough influencer.
You know what he was doing all this time? Studying his guard. He's about to break his guard.
Oh! 2 minutes.
Sneeko is getting tired.
In your brain, did you think this is how it was going to go?
Okay, so we have a comment here. He's like 25 pounds heavier at least. You got to understand, this guy looks like he has got bigger bones, even bigger muscles, of course, but he's taller, right? So I think, I'm going to be real with you, I think it's like 50, bro. I think it's like 50.
Not doing bad. Let's go.
Ooh. You're letting him go. Letting him hit as hard as you can. I can't even fucking feel it.
Let that right hand go. What time we at? 2 minutes. I want to enjoy this a little bit longer. Let that right hand go. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay, come on. Bro, do you see his corner throwing in like 20 towels? They're not throwing in 1 towel. They're throwing in 20. This is it. F that towel. F that fucking towel. Okay. So I want you to understand. When Seiko said, well, even John Strickland couldn't knock me out, he's full of shit. He is full of shit. Everyone threw the towel in because I think that's a good shot. You think I paused it at a good spot? You think I did? You think I paused it at a good spot? Huh? Bruh. I think that's a good spot. You see his broken nose, and that wasn't how much. Let's measure it out. I want to measure out. This is still fun. I want to measure when he gives him his first good hit. 2 minutes.
I want to enjoy this a little bit longer. Let that right hand go.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that's the first good hit. Did you see that? Let me see if I can get it back. You're going to see the first good hit. Let's look at the first good hit. That was right here. Boom. You guys see that? That was like at 306. I want to put it at 306.
There you go.
Boom. Oh, my God. Whoop. That was a 306. I think it lasts. He doesn't reach the 306. I don't think he could handle a minute. Let's get back to 306. Yeah, 306. That's when the first hit comes. Let's see this.
There you go.
Boom, 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 boom. Couldn't handle first one. Now he's just blocking. Now he's getting hit for real. Like, they're throwing in all the fucking towels. There's blood out already. Sneako's backing up, trying to like create distance. Can't create distance. Can't do nothing. Can't guard. Can't do nothing. Okay, when was the referee come in? Ooh, he's about to get real hard. Oh my God. Let me see this. It's so fast. Boom. Oh my God. That one was so good. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. This one right here. I think this frame. And what comes right after this frame. Check this out. Check this out. Boom. Okay. Okay. So here. There. So 20 seconds. That was about 20 seconds. Because you got to go 1 minute back from 26. Was probably right before he got grabbed here. So he lasted 20 seconds with Strickland going all out on him. Right? Am I right? Look, we have a good point being put out here. Okay, this is a very good point. If the ref didn't interfere, he was going to lay Sneako out. This is absolutely the truth. I'm going to tell you something right now. If I was going to fight Strickland, you know what I would do? I wouldn't fucking do it because that would be retarded. I'd be like, hell no. Hell no. My fucking noggin been through enough. Hell no. Oh my God. Let me see if I can get that frame back. Look at that. Look at that.
You didn't fall down, Sneako. You didn't fall down. That's good graphics.
You didn't fall down when I hit you for 20 seconds.
Good shots, man.
Ah, you hit so hard. Oh, you see, I got the muscles.
Hey, you didn't fall, Sneako. Good job.
That's. Oh my God, he's such a nice person, Strickland. Sometimes here's the thing. Like, this is something that Jordan Peterson says, even though he's not like a super muscular dude. He says, man should be a monster, a peaceful monster. He should have the capacity for great violence and not do that. Because if that should ever be needed to protect his home, his community, the ones he loves, it should be there. Like, you know why you can say that Strickland is a peaceful person? Because he has the self-control to be able to cause great violence and not do it. Is every MMA fighter like that? No. I think there's some MMA fighters that get into some scrapes, they get into some gambling. This happens with football players. This can happen to anyone, right? But what you're talking about Strickland, right? Maybe in his youth he was a little reckless, right? But when you're talking about Strickland is a person that's created a great business. He's a very savvy entrepreneur, right? So you got to understand that this person is capable of great violence, but has the even more strength of character to keep it in check. Because this is something that happens when you're kind of like a bigger guy. People want to challenge you, especially short, skinny motherfuckers like Sneako. They want to test you. They want to talk shit. They want to like test. I don't know what it is, but they try that shit. Spent the first 2 minutes not even bothering taking a shot at Sneako, not even bothering, just blocking, just letting him wear himself out and studying the way that he thought Sneako was going to try to punch. Like, he studied the pattern. I will tell him that. He was studying Sneako's punching pattern. So when Strickland came, like, these people are trained. Like, if I'm fighting a guy, I'm going to watch him on video. If I don't got his video, I'm going to try to like suss him out in the first match, first couple of hits, so I can see if he telegraphs. And I guarantee you, Sneako was telegraphing like a motherfucker. Yeah, I think he is taunting Sneako, but he's not being like a jerk about it. You know, understand what I'm saying? He's kind of like, you know what, you stood up, you didn't fall. I'll give you that. For the 20 seconds that I decided to hit you, you didn't fall.
Yeah. That was awesome. He's a world champion, man. But you fucking world champion. If he didn't go down, he was a hard.
Yeah, he's the world champion, dog.
World champion. Awesome. Why should throw in the towel? Way to show some balls, dude. The guy ran.
Oh my God. Uh-oh, we have some U.S. news here. We have some U.S. news, breaking news.
5 months.
So this is what we're fighting. This kind of encroachment is what we're fighting.
After she shut down her daycare, booked a flight to London. 5 months after she shut down her daycare, booked a flight to London, and was arrested by the FBI.
Ms. Mahmoud, are you here to plead guilty today?
50-year-old Fahima Mahmoud admits she committed daycare fraud. Running Future Leaders Early Learning Center on 36th and Chicago Avenue in Minneapolis since
Yes, thank you, Jose. Thank you.
2015, Mahmoud collected the most Child Care Assistance Program, or CCAP, money in the state last year at $3.7 million. In federal court while entering her plea, Mahmoud and her attorney specified that there were children attending her daycare
you
and
are
that
correct.
she has receipts. But the government didn't accuse her of inflating attendance at her center during the swift investigation that followed the attention in Minnesota placed on daycare.
Now, when they say swift investigation, I don't know if they're talking about that they did it fast or that they looked at swift banking transactions.
Fraud. Instead, the FBI learned from families that Mahmoud did not charge them the required copay to receive CCAP money, which provided incentive for more families to sign up. By pleading guilty to conspiracy to defraud the United States, Mahmoud admits receiving $4.63 million in taxpayer money with that scheme.
Ms. Mahmoud, any comment? Are you going to be able to pay back any of the money?
That's not all. Mahmoud also admits taking part in the Feeding Our Future meal fraud scheme.
This was the COVID, you know, they start shit on COVID, but they keep it going. This Feeding Our Future, this shit started in COVID.
Claiming to serve up to 60,000 meals per month to
60,000 meals. Jesus.
needy kids out of her daycare, fraudulently collecting another $850,000. And court papers say she died.
Hey, as long as I am telling people they're here, I got to show papers that prove how I'm feeding these kids. Because the IRS is going to be like, okay, you got this $4.6 million. Okay. And you must have bought food. So are you paying someone under the table? How are you buying this food? Oh, I'm using the Feeding Our Future.
Diverted
Yeah.
much of those taxpayer funds to buy real estate and go toward her other companies like.
Okay, so here's what happens. There's people that fake sell to Feeding Our Future. So you can have fake books that say you bought food that you never gave to anyone. So one of the Feeding Our Future scams were at like convenience stores that claimed that they were the ones providing the food that these Feeding Our Future centers or distribution outlets, like this one that's Feeding Our Future Kids in our Leering Center, like, oh no, I give my food. How do I make so much money? Well, I sell food. Yeah, but no one ever goes to your fucking supermarket. How are you selling this much food? Oh no, I sell directly to this lady Mahmoud who feeds her kids. That's why you don't see traffic. That's another level of the scheme. You understand what I'm talking about? Because I remember that was one of the shops that got arrested. I remember the report, and the report was that this guy was selling, food from his, convenience store, but nobody was fucking buying it, and this was the claim.
This autism center, which has generated another $3.1 million in taxpayer reimbursements over the last 5 years. What the government will seize when Mahmoud is sentenced has not yet been determined.
And sentencing will be slightly complicated because the judge can go as low as 2 years in prison or close to 7 years in prison.
I go for 7. And they're probably putting the charges together. If you put them apart, could be more.
If she puts the daycare.
Why is the sentence so low on nearly Let me see. 4.6 plus 8 plus 0.8. That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Fraud and the meal program fraud terms back to back, Rena.
Now, Lou, they used a different.
I apologize. It's an automatic setting. I'm sorry about the ads. It's an automatic setting. But you know what? That's how the boss makes money. So if the boss makes money, I get to hang out with you guys.
Different kind of prosecution. This went a little bit faster. Will we see something like that in the future?
This was a faster investigation because they didn't have to do all the surveillance to see if she was overcounting or inflating her numbers of her attendance. She wasn't making the parents pay their share.
Casey, now I'm going to make an assumption here. But that Casey doesn't, like, you chose this name to represent you. May not be your real name, but it doesn't sound like a name I'd hear in Africa. Now, if your name was Ahmed or Mahmoud or Galibaf or something like that, I think no, that person could do that and not go to jail. But you, that's a white name. They might throw you under the jail in Minnesota. Yeah, like it's too little time. Too little time. That minimum sentencing. No, I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm just saying that Casey doesn't sound like an African name. I mean, it could be South Africa, like it could be like a Afrikaner. Okay, I'm not going to tell anybody about that.
In order to get more of them to sign up. If there's other ones just like that, it's a quick way that they could charge more people daycare fraud.
All right, Lou. Thank you.
Like if they find more cases like this, that's a good thing.
Question him.
Like this lady is like, I don't know why this guy like fell under her spell.
One, I think his roommate is a federal asset, Lance Twiggs. The person.
Why do you think that?
Because the police didn't even question him, which is bonkers. Yeah.
This meeting
Yes, the police questioned him.
is to use your statement here instead of your testimony at a preliminary hearing. Understand that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so
This guy, I'm going to tell you what's a smart move. Like if I'm this guy, you know what I do? If I'm this guy, I would interview Milk Bar TV. Because Milk Bar TV hates her and knows how full of shit she is. Like there's a couple of other people that can probably be good. Like you could get Nux, but Nux is in 2 dimension, and this guy is in 3 dimensions. So it might make it difficult to meet. But like Milk Bar TV, and there's a few others, but she's like pretty much hated by a few people that are very knowledgeable.
first, you do solemnly swear or affirm that the evidence you shall give in this presented and that you do immunity occurred. Yes.
All right, so here we're showing that Candace Owens is full of shit. All right. Okay, so here's what, like, look, you may not like Alex, and Alex may have strayed, but let's see this.
Pay the G's, pay the tax. I'm on with.
Okay. Boom, Sneeko cut massively dying about the Alex Jones. He claimed that the Quran does not call for infidels to convert, pay the jizya tax, or die. So here are the verses. The Quran, slay the unbelievers wherever you find them.
I'm on with Sneeko, and I say, listen.
Maim and crucify infidels if they criticize Islam.
Under Islam, you can
terrorize and behead. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
I'm on with Sneeko, and I say, listen, under Islam.
Maim and crucify. God damn it.
I'm on with Sneeko, and I say, listen, under Islam, you convert or you pay the tax or you get your head cut off.
The Jews and Christians are perverts. Fight them.
And he's like,
that's a lot coming from fucking Muhammad. Unbelievers are stupids. Muslims urged to fight them.
Doesn't say that. Doesn't
make war on infidels living in
do
your
that.
neighborhood.
Doesn't happen. You follow the Quran. You believe.
Well,
I should either have
let's
to pay
talk about the
tax.
clip I said.
It's other things.
Hadiths are not in the Quran. You clearly haven't read it if you think hadiths are.
Reading the hadiths in the Quran. No, there's three things.
Hadiths are not in the Quran. You clearly haven't read it.
You're saying Islam doesn't say you convert or you pay the tax or your head gets cut off.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So let's talk about what I said because you don't know about
Nico is lying.
Take clips of this and then show 50
Sure, go
imams
ahead.
saying it, and then
Okay, make clips of this and then show 50 imams. Okay, let's see what
show
happens.
the hadiths and show the Quran.
Again, jizya, we start saying like this, like that. There's no need. And just to clarify as well, yes, jizya is taken from the non-Muslims. We take the jizya from the non-Muslims, the combatants, the enemies of Allah and His Rasul, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in exchange. And when we say like tax, it's not like a council tax or road tax that you're paying. You understand? And I'll get to that point as well. Is we're taking in exchange for your blood, for your life. Do you understand? We're taking it in exchange for your blood, for your life. This is mentioned by the commentators of the Quran as well. The Mufassirin, they've explained, the Fuqaha have gone into detail. And why are we taking this is because you are a rebellion. You are rebellious against Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And because we have mercy, Islam has mercy, we're saying you pay the jizya. And again, we don't want to get into the discussion of how much and, you know, how much is stipulated.
Like, this is what's good about right on, right far to the extreme. It's good. Like, they're gonna try to loyal themselves to America, right? So Sneeko is gonna fail, and Jones is gonna beat him in this loyalty battle to America, right? They love to good old head lopping, and their children love it. Well, the children are kind of indoctrinated. Ukraine hit 2 more Russian ships tonight. I'm telling you, man, Ukraine ain't no fucking joke.
And the Fuqaha have explained this, but when you give the jizya to the imam, the commander of the mujahideen, or whoever's in charge at the time, then what we are guaranteeing you is a protection for yourself, for your property, for your family, for your children, and also we will fight off or fend off the enemy that attacks you.
In the Quran, chapter number 9, verse number 29, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders the Muslims to kill the Christians, Jews, and if they do not surrender, then they have to pay jizya. Jizya is basically protection money.
When you face a polytheist enemy, you should give him 3 options. They must convert to Islam or pay the jizya poll tax.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear. The accusations that Islam has against Christianity is that we are polytheist because we believe that Jesus is also God. That is their claim.
Or else you should seek the help of Allah and fight them.
That's stupid because we believe it's the same person that made themselves man, right? Like his essence goes beyond just one place, right? Like the omnipresence can't present himself in the human form. I don't know exactly how it worked. If I knew how it worked, it wouldn't be faith. I'd be knowing, right? But the point is that it's not polytheism because we don't believe that it's 2 different people with different ideas of how things work, different perspective. This isn't a Zeus and fucking Hera.
You should fight them even if they do not fight you. That means kill them. Seek the help of Allah and fight them. Let the scholars hear this. You should seek the help of Allah and fight them. Only when they fight you. No, when they refuse to convert to Islam. You take the women for slavery. And refuse to pay the jizya. Jizya. In such a case, it is meaningless to let them keep enjoying their life in this world.
Okay, let me explain this. Jews don't believe in the Trinity and they still should pay the jizya? Yes, because they don't believe in Muhammad. and not believing in the prophet and his revelations of how you could marry 60 years olds and fuck them when they're 9, which is what Muhammad did to his little wife Aisha. If you don't believe in that, like the Jews don't believe in that, right? You got to pay.
What's that mean? Kill them.
Real time, uncensored.
Don't have any rights, basically animals under Orthodox Islam. And he goes, yeah, you got to keep the women down. 5 times. So we'll give you that. And I said, literally, there's thousands of imams. Men should be men should be strong, men should be leaders, but we need to be on a team. Just because the West has become extreme and decadent and screwed up doesn't mean then we accept marrying 7-year-olds and 9-year-olds. And today there's new examples in places like Pakistan where the guy murders 2 of his child brides. You're allowed to. He said they were disrespectful. And then he just married another child.
Killed 2 child brides. Children are just disrespectful. They're just like that.
And it's totally fine. And you got to have 4 men, if you're a woman, 4 men witnesses that saw the penetration. A woman can't even say somebody raped her. You got to have 4 witnesses that saw the penetration, or you go to prison or get executed. And everything he said was a deception. Everything he said was a confidence game. Everything he said, he knew full well he'd laugh and giggle and slip up here and there and say, of course, we're going to suppress and dominate women. I mean, actually, we're not. Just totally sick. And, oh, yes, he'd come on my show, but I had to come on his show first. He agreed to come on today at noon. And then later said, oh, sorry, I'm going to a soccer game. But he's my big buddy. So we'll see if Sneaky Sneeko wants to come on the show and face the music. But let's go ahead and play it. This is a new video today. This is all over the country. Hundreds of cities do this now. Right here in Texas, they do it. This is in Brooklyn, New York, blaring it at massive decibels at 6:30 in the morning. I wonder if I pulled up and blared the 4 Horsemen Metallica this loud, if I'd get a sound ordinance ticket. And if I didn't turn off the giant speaker boom boxes, the cops would say, get up against the wall. And I'd be in handcuffs because I'm disturbing the peace and I'm an asshole if I did that. But the left got rid of church bells. And, you know, church bells would only go off from like 7 a.m. until about 10 at night, historically in Europe and here. I remember a little kid growing up, and I'd be, at recess or whatever, and we'd hear down the road, the gonging of the church bells. It was so pretty. And by the time I was 10 years old or so in Dallas, I never heard them again.
So, like, okay, what's the point? You might be asking yourself, what the fuck are you talking about, Alex? What's this shit about church bells? So what he's talking about is the double standard. Bro, is this that guy in a different account? What are you talking about? What is this? What is this? Manny said of himself that he was the seal of the prophet. Manichaeism. I don't know who Manny is. Okay, please stop spamming walls of text about Mannyism. We're trying to talk about something here. Thank you. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're kind of being disrespectful when you're going on this long thing about Manny. I mean, you know, that's like we had a guy do this shit to me. I don't want you catching strays because of some asshole that came before you. All right, Isidore. I don't want you to feel bad, right? I'm just telling you. We had this guy that kept fucking putting walls of text, just spamming the chat with walls of text about Jesuits. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not blaming the Jesuits for COVID. It was Fauci. If I ignore one thing because I'm going down this fucking road, it's kind of bad for me. It's not going to help my case. It's not going to help make my case to people that don't understand it. And that's what we had to deal with before. You may just be talking about a subject that I'm not aware of, so I understand that. But just like, you know, let's try to like stay on point here, right? I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you because I understand that maybe I'm a little sensitive to what you're saying here, Isidore, because this other guy came and like fucking did me like that, and I don't want to be like that. I want to be like welcoming. So I want you to feel welcome and all that. But you have to understand that I can't read all that, and I don't know if we're on topic here. What was the topic here is we're talking about how the right purity testing each other is gonna lead them to a firmer, because they're gonna have to go into scripture, they're gonna have to go into events, and what this guy might find out is like, oh, Sneeko, the things he said here and here about Israel was bullshit. Maybe I was wrong about Israel. Maybe they are kind of helping, that kind of thing, right? So here's the thing. He's talking about church bells, and he's talking about how the left got rid of church bells and was kind of like really against Christianity, and that's a bad thing, right? Okay, so who else does that? Fucking Islamo-commies. They're burning churches, claiming to be offended by the churches, like this kind of thing. So I'm tying it together to explain to you why Alex is talking about how pretty the church bells were in his neighborhood.
And it was about 40-something years ago that the left everywhere got the church bells silenced. Beautiful church bells. Instead of so doing their call to prayer in the middle of the roads, blocking everything. It's just like the Extinction Rebellion, the left doing it. It's all about pissing on us. So here's the latest as the sun comes up. The annoying roosters of Islam. Here it is. And it's blaring. And in the post, you can hear that. That's like 4 blocks away from it.
4 blocks, motherfucker. If you worked a night shift and you just went to sleep 2 hours ago, I would be so pissed. Motherfucker, I would be so pissed. He says that's 4 blocks away. That sounds pretty loud. Oh, okay. Here you're on topic. Okay. So Isidore is telling us way too many churches have been burnt in France. Cannot remember whether they were 70. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of churches. Nuria Khan has a short video where the Islamic scholar agrees that the call to prayer should be forbidden. Well, they don't do this shit in a lot of Islamic countries. You can't just fucking go in the middle of the street because the call to prayer is out. They don't let you fucking do that. They arrest you. So it's something that they do over here to humiliate us. And you know what? This is good information. I'm going to look into this, Isidore. Thank you very much for contributing to this confirmation. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that you stuck around and you didn't misinterpret what was going on. Elf wants to shut it off. Oh my, Elif wants to get rid of the call to prayer. Elif, what would you think if we put this at 5 a.m. blasting near your window? Shut that shit off. No, I feel you, man. I feel you. I'm gonna go a little long today because we started a little late because you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Ali was doing some videos, and I got Ali and Armin, of course, and he found that that effigy video, and I thought it was hilarious. I was getting ready. He helped me, give me a little time to get ready. Like I didn't ask him to go long, but I say, hey, you know what? If you're gonna go long, good for me. But yeah, man. I mean, see what? Okay. For the record, Nuria Khan is a lawyer, ex-Muslim who learned of the evils of Islam. Oh, I gotta write this name down. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this so I can look up this person later because she's what they call an apostate. Now, I follow an apostate that's called Apostate Prophet. Ritvan is his name. And he's a really awesome guy, right? And he does a show with David Woods of Apologetics Roadshow. But I know that apostates have this understanding from the inside of Islam that they know really how it works, and this might be a great. Let me read the whole thing. For the record, is a lawyer, ex-Muslim who learned the evils of Islam through painful divorce. Harris Sultan is another. He's a friend of Armin's. Okay, you know what? I'm going to check them out. Thank you. Isidore.
Needs to pull up with a truck with giant speakers and blare up.
Okay, Aaron has a plan. I'll get my gas-powered leaf blower in front of this. Oh, my God. Yes, it's time to clean out the filth from the gutters. Get those leaves out. Get everything out. Oh my God, we got someone that knows like it on the daily, and they're starting to do it in Europe. Mohammed Reza. Mohammed Reza. That name sounds familiar. Isn't that one of the Shahs? Like the first one? I could be wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful. They force us to hear this shit every day in Iran. Oh my God. Imagine like you escape it. Like let me put this for you. Imagine you don't like it, you leave Iran, you go to Texas or Minnesota. You're like, you know what? I'm finally free of all that. I can believe whatever I want, go wherever I want. Oh yes, I forgot. I apologize. Let me Javid Shah. Payan de Iran. So you get rid of all that. You're like, you're free. I can do whatever I want. And they start doing that in the place where you just moved, and you got to live there a year because you just signed the lease. You can't break the lease. It's gonna cost you too much money to break the lease. And you're like, oh my gosh, just when I thought I got out, they pulled me back in. Okay, so I was right. My name was the name of the Shah. Okay. I know a little bit. Okay, so freedom to Gargamel. He doesn't like the Smurfs. Apparently, this person doesn't like the Smurfs. You know what? I kind of understand it. Like little blue people going around doing crazy stuff. It's basically it's a little strange. There's only one girl in that commune. What's going on over there? I served in Samaria, and around 5 a.m., they all start from 10 directions, and they're not in syncs. You get a remix version by DJ Khaled. You know what? I used to serve in a place, one of the bases I used to serve at. You had to do this thing where they would play, like, you know, they play the Reveille, right? But then you have to sing the song. And you know, I'm a dog-faced soldier with a rifle on my shoulder, and I eat raw meat for breakfast every day. So feed me ammunition, and like that. And you hear everybody out of sync singing it, but your guys are in sync with you, and it just there's kind of like an echo thing. Like it's kind of cool on bass, but like having it across the whole town would be crazy. like you probably know a little bit because I think like other like you know. It's a military thing. Let me see. Trust me, Muslims in Texas probably have never been under more scrutiny. We Texans do have a tipping point, and when we reach it, well, things happen. I'm sure things are about to pop off. Right. I want you guys. Like everything I got here, I got off of Twitter, so I don't really have like a link to a specific channel, right? That I can credit this to. But you know, I wanted you guys to see a little bit of the infighting that's going on. Let me put myself on the stage. I wanted you guys to see a little bit of the infighting that's going on. I didn't even get to Tucker. Tucker hasn't even done anything crazy. I just needed a tag team kind of thing for the thumbnail. And Nick also went off. Oh my God. Should I find that? Yeah, I think Nick really went off on Islam and kind of made fun of them for not attacking the Jews and just doing little slam dunks on each other at the funeral. We don't got to get into that because Armin already showed it. But, you know, I'm basically going to end it here. I just want to say goodbye to everyone. I know some of you don't believe in God, and that's fine. I want to bless you anyway. I'm going to bless your health. I'm going to bless your wealth. I'm going to bless your plans, your home, your finances. I'm going to bless your kin, family. Your family is kin. Bless your kin. Bless your loved ones and everything you touch. How about that? Let's cover everything. All right. So you be blessed as fuck. Right. So that's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to go out there, be blessed, be merry, be joyful, be knowing the shit is happening. We talk about strikes. We're talking about like we're going against these evil people. these basically anti-Christ, because these people are very much anti-Christ. Things are happening in the U.S. where, like, even on the right, we're kind of like sussing out these people that are trying to force us against our friends in Israel. And, let us remember, it's like, hey, you got a leftist and right winger in every nation. You can't just blame them all. Right. So, I want that out there. I want you guys to know that things are getting better. Just good things happening. And with that, I guess I'm out. So, like I said, be blessed, and I'm out. Peace.